Hey, Sarah, are you still working or did you leave already?
No, I already got off work. It wasn't a busy day. I am about to leave, though.
That's great that you had an easy day. Mine's been hectic.
Sorry to hear that. Is everything okay at work?
Yeah, just a lot of meetings today. Are you already at the station?
No, not yet. I'm going to a store real quick before I head out there. I need to grab something.
What do you need to get? I can pick it up on my way if you want.
Just some basic stuff. I can handle it. How about you? Are you still working?
Yeah, sorry, I haven't left the office yet. I'm trying to leave, but it might take a bit more. I should be able to catch the next train, so I should be there in about 40 minutes. Sorry about that.
Okay, no worries.
You're sure? I know I've been working late a lot recently. I'm sorry.
It's fine, really. If I have 40 minutes, I might do a full grocery shopping, so don't apologize.
Oh yeah, then go ahead and take your time too. If I get there first, I'll wait for you.
I appreciate that. The store's pretty busy today anyway.
Thank you for meeting up with me at this station. You're the best. Thank you, as always.
Aw, you are welcome. It is no problem. The station is on my way home from work anyway, so it's not a problem. Don't worry about it. So, do you have any requests for dinner? I am not sure what to make tonight.
How's your cooking class been going? Did you learn anything new?
Actually, yes. I learned about this amazing pasta dish last week. I could make that, but would pasta be okay for you? It doesn't have to be that.
That sounds good, but let's see. Do you remember that veggie soup you made last week? That was really good. Do you think you can make that today? I don't know if it takes hours to make, but I'd love to have that again.
I'm glad you liked it. It's easy and comes together super fast. I can make that, but what else? Just soup won't be enough, right? It has lots of vegetables, but no meat. Should we make something with meat? Something that doesn't take too long. Now I'm more lost on what to make, lol.
Maybe we could try that new recipe you learned?
We could, but I'm not sure if it goes well with the soup.
Sorry for making it harder. You can't go wrong with anything you make. I want whatever works for you. Just something tasty.
You always say that when you can't decide. Remember last time?
Last time turned out great, though.
Okay, I'll figure something out what goes well with it.
You always do. Your cooking has gotten even better lately.
Thanks. The cooking classes are really helping.
Sounds good. You could just buy one of those ready-to-heat meals, too.
Really? After praising my cooking? LOL.
That's not what I meant. Just trying to make it easier on you.
I know, I'm just teasing. I'll figure something out.
You're the best. I really appreciate you doing this.
It's what I've always done. You know I enjoy cooking for us.
I know, and I'm lucky for that. How much longer will you be at the store?
Almost done. Just getting the last few things. Oh hey, also, have you decided where to go this weekend? Remember, we both have off and I want to plan something?
You've been asking about this all week, haven't you?
Well, it's rare we both have time off together lately.
Of course I remember, but I haven't really decided where I want to go yet. Do you have any place in mind?
I've actually been thinking about it.
Tell me what you're thinking then.
I was thinking about that movie I mentioned before, the one that just came out a few weeks ago. It would be nice to go see it at the movie theater. We haven't been able to spend quality time together like we used to, so I would love to go out.
The one with that actor you like?
Yes, I heard it's really good.
Cool, let's do the movie then. I think it'll be fun.
Really? Yay!
I want to see it too. It's been too long since we went out. Can we go look at some suits for me afterwards too?
Of course. Do you need to get a new one?
They're getting a bit worn out now.
Already? You just got them.
Well, I wear them every day for sales calls, plus all those business trips lately. It'd be nice to have more, you know? The one from last year wasn't that expensive, and it's getting pretty worn out. Got another business trip coming up, and I don't want to look shabby.
Wait, you have another business trip coming up? Didn't you just go on one?
It's part of the job, you know how it is.
When were you planning to tell me?
Yeah, but at least all of them are not too long. The last one was only for a week.
Yeah, but I feel like you're going on business trips so much lately.
The company's expanding, can't be helped.
I wish you didn't have to go.
I know, but you understand, right?
I try to. It's just different from before.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. It's for work, and of course, not everything is easy.
You never used to travel this much, though. These trips, are they really necessary?
Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be?
It's exhausting to be traveling so much for so often, right?
The company needs me to do this.
I just worry about you.
It's not easy, for sure. Work isn't always smooth sailing, so yeah, it happens. I made my peace with it.
At least we have this weekend together.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry. I just got asked to do overtime. I don't think I can come home anytime soon.
What? Right now? That's pretty sudden.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have been hanging out in the break room trying to kill time before my train. The boss spotted me and asked me to stay. Sorry, but could you head home without me? I'll make it up to you this weekend.
This seems to be happening more and more.
Work is just busy right now.
All right. The weekend plans are still good, though, right?
Not sure, honestly. The way things are going, might lose my day off. I'll check with my boss about it. Sorry about that. I'll talk to you later.
David, we need to talk about this.
I have to get back to work now.
Can you at least text me when you're done?
I will. Don't wait up, though.
Do you have any idea what time you are coming home? You've been staying late every day this week.
I know, I'm sorry. It's just really busy. I don't know when I'll be done.
I made your favorite soup again.
Awesome. Can you save it for tomorrow, maybe?
Okay. I actually had something important to talk about, so I was hoping you'd be home early.
Can't it wait until tomorrow?
I've been trying to talk to you all week.
Work is just crazy right now.
Since I don't have much time either, I'll just tell you now.
What's so urgent? I'm in the middle of something.
It's about us. About all these late nights.
Important talk? I'm exhausted from overtime, so if you have something to say, keep it brief, please.
You used to always make time to talk.
Things are different now. Work is busier.
I'll keep it brief then.
Good. What is it?
I know you must be with Olivia, and she is right next to you. Her parents are here. I wanted to see if you can come home right away to see them, as it wouldn't be nice to keep them waiting for so long. So please come soon.
What? What are you talking about? Who? What do you mean, Olivia's parents? I'm at work right now.
No need to keep pretending. You're with her right now, aren't you? She's been to our house before too, apparently.
That's ridiculous! You're not making any sense! What are you talking about? I told you I'm working! I'm in my office now! Who are you talking about?
Are you really working right now?
Of course I am! What's gotten into you? Are you going insane? Is this some kind of joke? If you're gonna keep saying things that don't make sense, I'm getting back to work!
Work? Are you doing your work at a hotel? What kind of work would that be?
Hotel? What hotel?
The one you're at right now.
What? What are you saying? I'm confused. Wait, you mean that coworker Olivia? You think I'm at a hotel with her?
Interesting that you'd immediately know which Olivia.
Look, don't make wild accusations. Why are you saying all that? This is getting out of hand. What did I do to make you so angry? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're making me angry right now. Like I said, I know you are with Olivia. Her parents are here now. Don't think you can talk your way out of this.
Stop being so crazy. You're not making any sense. I seriously don't know what you're talking about, and you need to stop.
Stop with what?
And what are you thinking? You're letting suspicious people into our house? You don't know who they really are. If they're still there, get them out.
Trying to change the subject? Yeah, it looked suspicious. LOL, get this. When I got home from work, there was an older couple that I didn't know at our front door. The moment the guy saw my face, he got down on his knees and started apologizing for his daughter.
You need to be more careful. He could be dangerous. Don't bring strangers into the house. You don't know who they are. This isn't funny. Maybe we should call the police. That's creepy for someone to just show up.
Yeah, but in this case, when I heard him out, turns out he's your mistress's father. He said he found out about his daughter's affair and tried to stop it but couldn't. So that's why they came to our house to apologize to me face to face.
And you just believed some random stranger? And you believed that? You believed someone you don't know over me?
He had proof, David. Like enough of them.
What proof? Anyone can make up stories.
I mean, I did not believe him at first, but then he showed me evidence of your affair, including photos of you and Olivia going into a hotel today. That is enough proof in my opinion. Do you want me to show you?
Photos can be fake.
These aren't fake. You know they aren't. So what do you have to say? What is your excuse now? You were pretty chatty until now. Finally realized there's no point in making excuses?
How much evidence do they have?
How much? Well, they used a private investigator to gather as much evidence as they could. So, I say a lot. He showed me literally everything he knows, like evidence of you going on business trips that were actually vacations with Olivia. So I guess when you said you were working overtime, you were actually with Olivia too.
You had me followed?
I didn't. Her father did.
He had no right to do that.
You had no right to cheat on me. Just so you know, making more excuses won't help. If you understand that your secret is out and you can't hide anymore, come home with her now and explain everything. You both need to apologize to both of us.
This is insane!
What's insane is how long you've been lying to me.
No way! I can't do that!
Really? After everything, that's your response?
You seriously can't expect me to just come there?
Why not? Afraid to face the consequences?
Her dad is there, right? In that situation, any explanation would just make things worse for us. I'm not going back there. There's no way I come home to do that.
For us, there is no us when it comes to you and Olivia anymore. You're so lame.
You don't understand the situation.
I understand perfectly. You're a coward. Putting it off will only make your situation worse. You know that, right? It's better than trying to have this conversation later.
You're not listening to me.
No, you're not listening to reality.
It's not happening.
Oh, okay. Fine then.
What do you mean, fine? That's it?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you're the one who said you don't want to come home. I'm just respecting your wishes. Why are you surprised?
You never give up this easily. Well, because normally in this situation you'd be demanding I come home no matter what. So I thought you wanted me to come home now.
You've been making your own decisions for months now. Why start listening to me now? I don't care at this point. You said you are not coming home, so that is that. There are other ways to handle this, so I'm not worried. Don't worry about it. Bye.
What do you mean, other ways? Sarah, what are you planning? What other ways? Hey, Sarah!
You'll find out soon enough.
Don't do anything!
Like having an affair?
That's different.
Is it? How?
We can talk about it after they leave. Are you still there? Sarah, please respond. What are you going to do?
I'm doing what needs to be done.
You're scaring me.
Good. Maybe now you know how it feels.
Can we talk about this?
Now you want to talk?
Please, just tell me what you're planning.
No, you lost the right to know what I'm doing.
I'm sorry, okay? Is that what you want to hear?
Too late for that now.
Sarah, please!
Goodbye, David. I'm sorry to keep asking, but this is David's wife, Sarah, again. Did you two finally listen and leave the hotel? Why do you keep messaging me? Because this needs to be resolved. Yeah, we did. But about what you said earlier, is it really true? About reporting the affair to your company? Yes. You wouldn't really do that, would you? Yes, it is. As long as you keep your end of the deal. You're blackmailing me? I'm giving you a choice. I worked so hard for this position. Should have thought about that before the affair. I'm heading your way now like we agreed. Just don't tell the company about the affair. So you've made your decision. Do I have a choice? Of course. I have to say, I'm surprised. You agreed to my terms pretty quickly. Is there something else going on? What do you mean? You gave in very easily. No, nothing like that. I just realized there's no point continuing this relationship if it means losing my job. You were the one who threatened me first, you know. Did I threaten you? I just stated facts. Sorry for the inconvenience. I just thought going to the company directly would be the quickest solution if you two didn't show up. Figured that is the best way to go about it. You know exactly what you're doing! Do I? That would ruin me! I love my career and can't lose that. With some payments already being tough, losing my job would make things impossible. The payments weren't an issue when you were with my husband. That was different. I'm sorry to say this to you, but that man isn't worth throwing everything away for. No, he isn't. I see. So that's why you took my offer. Can we just get this over with? We need to be clear about terms first. Just to be clear, I'll come there now to explain everything to you and my parents, provide evidence of the affair, and break things off with David, plus agree to the settlement payment. That's our deal, right? Right. And you'll tell the whole truth? Yes, everything! You're really going to make me pay you? Of course. Actions have consequences. This is at least something you can do. I know! God, I should never have gotten involved with that man. Having to discuss the affair in front of my parents. This is like a living hell for me. Imagine how I felt discovering it. Yeah, I bet. I think it's still better than losing your job, though. I've heard you are actually more competent at work than David. Please don't mention him. I am embarrassed enough right now. I don't want to hear his name. I bet you don't want to lose that career, huh? You really should have thought about that before everything. Of course not. I've built up my career over years. I need to protect what I've worked for. This was supposed to be a way to blow off some stress. What the hell? Someone like your husband isn't worth throwing it all away for sure. Just stress relief? That's what you call destroying a marriage? I didn't mean it like that. How did you mean it? Look, I'm sorry. I am at least owning up, right? Unlike your husband. So can we focus on what I need to do? Fair enough. Please do as we discussed. Your parents and I are waiting. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Good. Don't be late. I won't. Can we get this over with quickly? That depends on how cooperative you are. I'll tell them everything, just like we agreed. Good. Because if you don't... I know. My career is over. You made that very clear. I'm coming. Thanks.
Sarah, Olivia's parents aren't at the house anymore, right?
Why do you care?
Just tell me if they're gone!
No, they're not. Why?
Then I'll come home now. Let's talk about all this properly.
Now you want to talk? Yesterday you were so against coming home. What changed?
Things are different now.
How so?
Yesterday I didn't want to come because her parents were there. I didn't want other people to hear our problems, and with her parents there we couldn't have had a calm discussion. Today it'll just be us two. We can talk things through properly.
There's nothing left to discuss.
Of course there is! Well, let's discuss this in private.
No thanks. Don't bother coming here now. I don't have anything left to discuss with you.
You can't just decide that on your own.
I did already.
What do you mean there's nothing left to talk about? We need to figure out where to go from here. There are things we need to decide. Or are you saying you're fine just continuing our marriage like this?
You've got to be kidding. Of course not. We're getting divorced, obviously. There is no going back to being married with a loser like you. Besides, I heard all the details about the affair from Olivia yesterday. So all I need from you is to sign the divorce papers.
What? You talked to Olivia? When? What's that about? I haven't heard anything about this.
Oh, did she not tell you?
Tell me what happened.
Well, you were the one throwing a tantrum about not wanting to come home, right? So I got her contact info from her parents and contacted her. It wasn't hard to convince her to come over. Didn't she rush out the hotel right after you started talking to me?
No, she wouldn't do that. You're making it up.
She already did.
Oh my God, no way! She went over there? I had no idea! What did she tell you?
She did, and she told us everything.
What do you mean, everything?
She gave me photos and everything that could be evidence of the affair. Looks like you two were even having the affair during work hours.
She had no right to do that!
Really? That's what you're worried about? And she was involved with you, so she has plenty of right to tell me, LOL. By the way, Olivia's completely done with you, so don't bother trying to contact her.
She can't just decide that?
Then go ahead and ask her about your relationship, LOL.
So that's why she suddenly took the day off work! And she ran away from me?
Are you surprised she chose her career over you?
I mean, after everything we had?
That's right. Apparently, you were just a fling for her. Said she didn't want to deal with the hassle of a divorce case. Too bad for you.
She's lying.
Is she? Or were you just fooling yourself?
What the hell? Is she serious? I can't believe she did that behind my back! Doesn't she care what happens to me? How self-centered can she get?
That's rich coming from you. You're not really in a position to call anyone self-centered, are you? Besides, shouldn't you be more worried about yourself? I have evidence you were having the affair during work hours. With this, I'm going to get alimony from you too. You know what this means for you, right?
You wouldn't do that!
Ugh, you are so naive.
Wait, you're not planning to tell the company, are you?
What do you think?
You can't do that to me!
Why not? You did this to yourself.
Hold on a second. Olivia was the one who came on to me! You can't do that to me! I even turned her down at first because I had you! She's the one who kept pushing, so this isn't my fault. If anything, it's her fault!
How convenient. It really doesn't matter who started. And just say she started, right? But you accepted and kept the affair going. So, from my perspective as the cheated on wife, you're both equally terrible. But you're asking if this is too far?
Still, the company doesn't need to know! You can't report me! That's too far!
Too far? Like betraying our marriage? Reporting it to the company is going too far. Did the affair make you stupid? You're the one who betrayed me, so I'm going to do everything I can to do the same to you. Isn't that nice? Now you won't have to hide your affairs anymore.
Please, we can work this out!
No, we really can't.
Just tell me what you want.
I want a divorce and for you to face the consequences of your actions. That's what I want.
You don't mean that!
You are a fool if you really think that is not what I want. What the hell is this about? This is your doing, isn't it? Why am I getting fired? Hello? Did something happen at work? Don't play innocent with me. What do you mean, why? Having an affair during work hours will do that to you. You're supposed to be good at your job. How don't you understand this? You promised! Did I? That's not what I'm asking! Why does the company know about the affair? Weren't you supposed to keep quiet about me? You broke the promise! This is not what I agreed with! Check your facts before accusing me. And I did keep my promise. I never mentioned your name. Then how did they find out? Think about it. Then why am I getting fired because of the affair? You are the only person who would report me. You really think I'm the only one who knew? Probably because your parents reported it to the company. What? My parents? They care about you, you know. The deal was that I wouldn't say anything. Having your parents report it wasn't part of our agreement, was it? You planned this! I simply kept my word. This is ridiculous! What's the point if it turns out like this? Why would my parents do something like that? What parent would want to ruin their child's career? Parents who want the best for their child. Sometimes love means tough decisions. Love? This isn't love! They told me themselves. They blamed themselves for being too lenient with you, which led to you turning out this way. They even said if you ended up hating them, they want you to face the consequences of your actions. I mean this when I tell you. They're good parents. Good parents don't destroy their children's lives! They're trying to save you from yourself. What's good about them? Thanks to them, all my years of building my career are gone! This isn't what parents should do. Ugh! I hate both of them! Don't be too harsh on them. You'll understand someday. It must be painful for them to be hated by their child regardless of the reason. They wanted to do the right thing. The right thing? Destroying everything I worked for? They went all out to stop you because they were willing to bear that pain. Being able to tell their child when they're wrong, that's what makes them good parents. I hope you realize that sooner or later. But why go this far? Actions have consequences. But why go this far? My whole life is ruined over one affair for that worthless guy. He is not worth losing my job. I hate everyone. Now you see his true worth? That one affair has already changed my life too. Your actions have consequences. Learn from this and live honestly from now on. That's the least you can do to make your parents proud. Easy for you to say. You still have your job. And my dignity. I can't believe this is happening. Believe it, this is your reality now. Later, when it came out that the affair had been happening during work hours, plus the fact that it was between co-workers, both David and Olivia were fired from the company. As for me, I served David with divorce papers, and the divorce was finalized. Naturally, I demanded compensation from both of them, and with Olivia's parents' help, we won. After getting divorced and fired, David's parents found out about everything he'd done, and they were disgusted. Now he's living a tough life, doing day labor jobs to pay off the settlement he owes me. As for Olivia, her parents had to be cruel to be kind. Unlike David, she paid her settlement in full right away. She lost the career she'd spent years building, and now she's apparently just living off her savings, not even working.